Welcome back to the Meeting Underground, Season 4, Episode 3. Today's episode is going to be about Old Hickory Village here in Tennessee. We're going to talk about its future. We're going to talk about its current potential. Our special guest is Al Winters. He's the proprietor, the owner of Rhythm in the Village, and I'll let him describe what that is.
First off, thank you for welcoming me to the show.
Thank you.
Rhythm came about as a vision that I've had for some time. I love live entertainment, so figured that I would find a venue that I could do some great food as well as some great music and meet musicians. And so far, it's been a blast. It's been a blast. It's been a true blast.
Yeah, it's been great. I met you maybe a month and a half ago or something like that.
I believe so.
I stumbled in for food, and then we found out how much we had in common and how much we shared vision-wise, and it's been good. I feel like he's like my brother.
We are.
Yeah. We just so one of the first things we found out was that we both have a background that's similar. We're both from Michigan. I'm from the Detroit area, and you're from
the West Bloomfield area.
West Bloomfield. So we were
born and raised in Detroit, though.
There you go. So we have Detroit roots, which to this day, as you guys know, I have a lot of roots of Detroit in my music and stuff we do. So that was really cool.
Yes, sir.
So what influenced you from your background to do what you're doing today?
Well, Detroit has got some great music. Detroit has some great facilities for music too. You have places like Floods. Back in the day, you used to have Doug's Body Shop. Some of the places that were in the surrounding suburbs had these great places. 220. A lot of our Detroiters are familiar with the Birmingham area. 220 downstairs used to be just great musicians. You know, when people think about Detroit, a lot of times they would just think about Motown.
Right.
Detroit is Motown influenced, but Detroit is live entertainment.
Yes.
You know?
Very root oriented, raw and great. It shaped my view and my expression of music.
And that's exactly what it did to me also.
Yeah.
It gave me some structure.
Yeah. What made you move from the Detroit area into Tennessee, whether it has anything to do with this or not?
The biggest joke is weather.
The
weather, that was a big thing. That was a factor.
That's big for everybody. It's like too much winter.
But I'll tell you, the experience of moving here from the Detroit area was my sister, Tanya Davis, who's a very prominent playwright here and part of Women Who Rock Nashville, here in Nashville, Tennessee, big organization. She was building a house, and we would come down during the house being built. It was like a 2-year deal. And something just said, this place is for you. This is a great city for you. Yeah. I got to know Nashville, and I got to know Nashville is not just country. That's one thing that I did find out. And that's really what got me here. That was the first steps to coming to Nashville. Yeah. I've been here about 16 years now.
Oh, yeah. You've been
I've been here a while.
We moved to Tennessee almost 28 years ago. We've been in Nashville area community. We've been there for maybe 12 years or something like that. And we've now been in Old Hickory for 3. So.
Wow.
What brought you to Old Hickory, and how did you find this as a place?
Your area, the Old Hickory area, this is such a diamond in the rough. I was looking for a bike, and I didn't even know there was a bike shop around here. But right down the street from Choppers, which is another great place to visit here in Old Hickory, there's a place that sells motorcycles, and a lot of people don't know it. It's right next to our little store here, our little marketplace over here. And I went in to purchase a bike, and I had been praying for a building at the same time to do something. And I wanted to open up a small restaurant and venue. And I just so happened to see this building, and I wound up being blessed. Yeah. But the bike got me here. The bike got me.
We've shown you images of the bike.
Oh, wow.
It would bring anybody anywhere. It's a great bike. So when we moved here, we really had this bond to Old Hickory. And we saw there's a strip here in Old Hickory, kind of like Broadway, 1920 or something. A very little strip of venue-ish things, restaurants, and it's here on Donaldson.
Okay.
I've always looked at it as what would this place look like in 20 years or 10 years because of. It seems like it's bound to happen. You know, this is true. You go 10 years from now and you're going to look back and this is going to be a strip of of venues and entertainment and food, and that's my view of it. What do you see in Old Hickory itself? Just the future of Old Hickory.
I've been here almost a year. I've only been open for a few months, but let me tell you, the building, the construction, everything that I've seen going on is an explosion. There's an explosion in Old Hickory, but it's still keeping this particular area here fine and relaxed. The village is about relaxation, laid backness, but it's also coming to life on another level where there's people who want to get out and they're visiting the parks, they're visiting recreation centers, they're really coming out. We have a lot of new people moving into the area, even myself being one of the new people that moved into the area. It's something that's different here. You can feel it. Just to walk through the neighborhood, you can feel the excitement. There's something new coming here. And I want to be a part of it, you know?
My wife and I first moved here, it felt like we just moved into Mayberry or something out of the 50s, because it's so quaint and so hospitable and so nice.
Yes.
But there's been the strip that we're talking about. Down there we have a place called Choppers. It's a bar that has music on Sunday nights. It's a biker bar.
Excellent place.
Great places. I've gone over there and watched music plenty of times. Here we have the Rhythm in the Village. Next door we've had, right now, we have Dose moving in.
Oh, we can't wait to. We're waiting on them to get here.
For you people that have followed us, you know Dose, because we've done a documentary at the Dose in East Nashville. But we're looking forward to that. There's nothing but bright skies for this area. Give me your vision for Rhythm in the Village.
Well, this is a starting point. Rhythm is just the beginning. I'm hoping that in the future that I can build something here from the ground up. That is my hopes and that is my dream at this point, to be able to obtain a building from the ground up and give it more of a higher look, a different look. This here is my beginning look. There's another place I want to go with this. You know, I want to take it to a whole nother level, but we still want to keep that village feel. You know, we don't want to go too far outside of the village, but we want to make progress in the village. We want to be here for all of our snowbirds when they get back. You know, they leave, go to Florida, come back. We just want to make it comfortable for everybody and respectful for everybody. That is one big part of what I do over here. I show a sign of respect in all ways, but the vision over here is to develop this and let it become an entity where entertainers come to perform. We have so many different things going on. Writers' nights. We have comedy shows. It's a venue, but it's also a place to get good food. So I see that continuing to build here in the village with other restaurants coming in. So
it's not like a competition. It's like everybody feeds each other.
Gelling, it's like gelling together. The relationship with the other bar owners and restaurant owners in the area is beautiful, even all the way up to Old Hickory, all the way down to Lakewood. I mean, we all seem to gel together, and we all support one another.
So we want to thank you for joining in our episode here. We are going to keep you in touch with what's happening. We are already talking about doing a concert night here that Blonde Drifter Luke will be involved with. There's a great writers' night that Brother Rock is running. They had their premiere a week ago. It was awesome.
It was amazing.
It's going to be cool, and that's going to be a staple. It's going to be a regular. And then we're talking about, like I said, doing a thing. Actually, the name is going to be called The Rhythm Room Live Presents. And we're going to have acts coming in, doing their full night sets, and it's going to be great. We want to thank you for joining us. We thank you for your support through the years and the things that have happened. We are going to close this episode out with a music video, and this is from this recent past. It's called So Few Left to Sing the Blues. It's a jail song. Until next time, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Only so much you can say, only so much you can do. So few hours in one day, so few left to tell the truth, and the song still left unsung as few players play the blues. While these days are winding down, so few left to sing the blues. Some would say it's not the same, you can feel it in the air. No one wants to fix the blame, no one really even cares. Not much time to get it done, so few ways to say what's true. So few hearts not on the run, so few left to sing the blues. Say there's no time left for blues, as the list keeps winding down. Play the fool is what you do, so please do it with a frown. T-Bone's walking with the Kings, Stevie Ray with Muddy too. Too few players left to play, so few left to sing the blues. As the wolf once loved to howl, with the blind boy players too. Now their days have winded down, so few left to sing the blues. Much you can say, only so much you can do. So few hours in one day, so few left to tell the truth. And the song still left unsung, as few players play the blues. While these days are winding down, so few left to sing the blues. While these days are winding down, so few left